terms of microorganisms. Then we have to talk about the adverse effect of microorganisms. Again, adverse effect is mean we already talk about the uses of microorganisms. Case in diseases for man, animals, plant that are economically important for man. So now food spoilage and economical damage to non-living surfaces, biological weapons, these are the adverse effects of microorganisms. Adverse effects. Other thing, causing diseases to human beings like bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, they are causing diseases to human beings as well as animals. Not only that, even plants also causing diseases, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Then in addition to that, we are going to write the note separately and we are going to do this separately, right? Adverse effects of microorganisms. Now, they are causing the diseases for the man, animals, plants that are economically important for the man. Food spoilage and economical damage to non-living surfaces. Other thing, they are making biological weapons by using this microorganism. Then we have to talk about the causing diseases due to microorganisms. Then we talk about 4 types of microorganisms: bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoa. Then microorganisms that are cause diseases. Then these days very famous virus disease is what? COVID-19. We are going to talk about that also later. That is not in your textbook, but I know that another 2-3 years later, it also will come to your syllabus. Then we will write down this. Write the topic, adverse effects of microorganisms. Adverse effect of microorganisms. I think you finished writing this. Next, we have to talk about the case in diseases.
Teacher, I sharing the screen.
You can't see the screen.
That means the paper, teacher?
No, my presentation.
No, teacher, I can't see. Now okay.
It's mean I haven't shared the screen. Sorry, without share the screen, I have explained you it's mean. Right. Sorry, we have to talk about the, I'll explain this again, I will explain you. This thing, applications of microorganism, adverse effects of microorganism, causing diseases for man, animals, and plants that are economically important for man. Food spoilage and economical damage to non-living surfaces. Other one is biological weapons, right? Then in addition to that, look at here, causing diseases to human beings as well as animals and the plant. Then we have to talk about bacterial infections, common vectors here. Vector is mean what? Vector is mean vahaka, animal who carrying the disease to another one, intermediate one. That is called a vector, right? Write down this adverse effect of microorganism. Write down this. Case in diseases for man, animals, plant that are economically important for man. Three categories we are going to talk. Then separately we are going to talk each category. Case in diseases for man, animals and plants separately going to talk. Food spoilage and economical damage to non-living surfaces separately. And biological weapons going to talk separately. Okay, write down this. Finished, right?
No, teacher.
Finished, right? Next one, causing diseases. Bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoa are group of microorganisms that causes diseases. Then later we are going to talk separately about this. Write down causing diseases. And I am going to use the blackboard for this. First write down causing diseases. A microorganism that has potential to cause a disease is called a pathogen. A pathogen is mean when we talk about the diseases, there are three parts we have to talk. One is pathogen, vectors, and host. Pathogen is mean a microorganism that has the potential to cause disease is called the pathogen. Pathogen may be a bacteria, may be virus, may be fungi, right? A microorganism First, right, pathogen is mean a microorganism that has a potential to cause a disease is called a pathogen. Vectors is mean vectors. Vector is mean the creature which carries this germ one place to another place. Vahakya, right? The vectors, mosquitoes and flies are vectors which carry the pathogen to the host. Which carry pathogen to the host, right? Mosquitoes and flies are vectors which carry the pathogen to the host. To the host is called vector. The host is mean what? Host is an organism which suffering from this disease, right? The host is an organism who provides its body inside or outside as the substrate for the growth of the pathogen. Now, if you concern the COVID-19, pathogen is the COVID-19 virus. Then it is vector is mean maybe human beings, real human beings. One human being to another it is spreading through the human beings. Right? Then host also human beings, a person or animal or surface which suffering from this viral or bacterial infection. Then next we have to talk about the host. Host is mean host, an organism who provide its body inside or outside. Inside or outside as the substrate to growth of pathogen. Substrate to growth of pathogen. Pathogen. Then I will write an example. Now, let's image virus act as a pathogen for dengue disease, dengue fever case due to a virus, right? Then while mosquitoes are the vectors here and the host is the human being. If we concern the dengue fever, viruses act as the pathogen for this. Then infected person is the host and the mosquito is the vector here. We can write example viruses. Act as the pathogen. Vectors. Then man is the host here. Host. Okay, I will clear this now. We have to talk about the diseases caused by microorganisms for human. Then now we have to talk about the common vectors. Who are the vectors? Normally we have concern mosquitoes, fly, flea, ticks. They are the common vectors. Write down common vectors, few examples for common vectors. No need to write this thing, only mosquitoes. Fly, sand fly, house fly, black fly, test fly. These are the flies that already causing diseases for human beings. And flea, mecco. Rat flea, sand flea, ticks. They also case in the diseases. So they are the common vectors. Vahaka, who carry the germ one person or one place to a human being or an animal. Common vectors. Only write this: mosquitoes, fly, flea, ticks. Common vectors. vectors. Right, now we have to talk about the diseases caused by microorganisms for humans. Don't write down this. I just explain you. Diseases caused by microorganisms to human. Write this topic only. Then as an example, we can talk about microbial infection spread by air, water, food, contact with vectors, etc. Now, COVID is normally spread in contact of the vectors. Neither they can, if the infected person, if you touch another infected person or through the their saliva and other breathing even through the air from that person, we can get the virus. So a microbial infection spread by air. Write down this microbial infections spread by air as following. There are 4 methods. First one is air. Second one, water. Third one, food. Fourth way is contact and vectors. Contact and vectors. Next one, we can write the pathogen, normally viral diseases, how it is spreading. We'll see then. Protozoa. Protozoa is mean one cells organism. Eicosilicio. They are spreading disease called malaria. Right? Malaria, methods of infections through the Anopheles mosquitoes. Symptoms, shivering, high fever for over a long time. Bacterial diseases, cholera, tuberculosis, examples for bacterial diseases. Cholera through water or food. Vomiting, severe diarrhea. And the tuberculosis through air, water, droplets. Hogging and weight loss. Fungi diseases, ringworm, tina. These diseases are causing due to the fungal diseases. Through physical contact, sharing of towel, red itchy spots on the skin. Next, through physical contact, sharing of towel, white itchy spots on the skin. Viral diseases, AIDS, common cold, hepatitis B, dengue fever, through blood transfusion, sexual contact. Next one, clipped immune systems and weight loss. Clipped immune system can weaken our immune system, even small disease cause that is normally causing death. Common cold through the air, sore throat and runny nose. Through blood transfusion, sharing of contaminated needle. Next, yellowish white eyes, severe pain below rib cage. Dengue fever through Anopheles mosquitoes, red spot on the skin, joint and muscle pain. These are the symptoms of these diseases. We are going to talk them separately. Don't write. Now we are going to talk about virus diseases. First write the topic, virus diseases. Subtopic, virus diseases. Don't write common cold. This is the common cold virus, and through the sneezing, direct contact with other people's, we can spread the disease. For that, like corona, we also have to, for this also have to wash the hands properly. When we are sneezing, we have to cover our nose. Through the droplets even, common cold is spreading. Then we can write here viral diseases. Try the topic, virus diseases. Virus diseases. We can write example for viral diseases, cold, common cold. Second one, dengue. AIDS. Next one, method of spread. Now, first we have to talk about the common cold. Each of them we'll talk separately. Viral diseases, we have to learn common cold, dengue, and the AIDS. Then common cold. Subtopic, common cold. Spread through air. Pathogen enter the body, enters the body through respiratory system. Pathogen enters the body through respiratory system. Under the viral diseases, we have to talk common cold, dengue fever, AIDS. Puthe, we just mentioned COVID-19 also, right? It is not in your syllabus. I know that when you are doing O-level like that, it will be include the syllabus when syllabus are changing, right? COVID-19. This one also write down. That is also virus disease. I think you finished writing. Second one, virus disease, dengue fever. Before that, we will see the pictures of the dengue fever. Common cold. Dengue fever. Female Aedes mosquito cases dengue fever. And this is malaria one also. It is a protozoan, but I included that one also here. Dengue fever. Then we can write here how the dengue fever is casing. Bites dengue infected person here. This mosquito biting this one. Then mosquito ingests blood with dengue virus. Takes 8 to 10 days for dengue virus to incubate. This person now biting this person. Then what will happen to this one? Dengue infected mosquito bites another person. That person get dengue fever 4 to 13 days later. 4 to 13 days. That's how dengue fever spread in one person to another. Right? Then the infected person bite and again biting this person, that one getting the dengue, and then after that this one biting like that. It's happening like that. Try it down then. Write the subtopic. That is also viral disease, right? Write down. Vector. Mosquitoes. Pathogen enters the body through the skin by mosquito bites. Through the skin by mosquito bites. Try down this. Vector is mosquito. Pathogen enters the body through the skin by mosquito bites. Next one. AIDS, HIV virus. Human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. Then it is a virus that attacks the cells that help the body fight infections. Right now, as an example, if any infections came to us, these white blood cells are there. They are the one who fight against those diseases, resistant. They are the one who keep resistant in our body. Then first of all, this HIV virus destroy these cells. So as a result of that, we can't bear any other infections. There is no cure, but it is treatable with medicine. This is COVID-19 also I have included here. Symptoms of COVID-19, fever, cough, shortness of breathing, difficulty of breathing, chills, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, new loss of taste or smell, right? And next one, congestion of runny nose. Next one, vomiting, diarrhea. These symptoms are there. How can I avoid from this? Stay at least 1 meter away from the people and even further when indoors. Wear a face mask around others. Then avoid places that are crowded. Wash your hands regularly or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your face, especially your eyes, nose, and mouth. Cough or sneeze into a tissue or your elbow. Clean and disinfect surfaces regularly. Stay at home and call your health worker if you are unwell. Then first we will write about the AIDS, HIV virus. In your syllabus, they have mentioned only 3 diseases, but it is better you already know about the COVID-19. That one also include. Next one, HIV virus. How we are getting this? Blood and other fluids from the infected person. Method of spread is, write the topic AIDS. Method of spread. How? Blood and other fluids of an infected person. Through sexual contacts or blood transfusion. Method of spread. How it is? Pathogen sexual contact or blood transfusion. Or blood transfusion. COVID-19. No need to write this anyhow. I am going to give the presentation as an extra thing I have mentioned it. Next, we have to talk about the bacterial diseases. Write the subtopic. Bacterial diseases. We have to talk under this tuberculosis, tuberculosis, like this, bacterial infections, typhoid fever, and the diseases caused by protozoa, then malaria, Plasmodium malaria, amoebiasis we have to talk, and the amoeba diseases, amoebiasis, leishmaniasis කියන්නේ වැලිමැක්කා නිසා ඇතිවෙන එක. Because of this, බලන්න infections like this, leishmaniasis, after it's a bite us, it's like this, sandfly, because of the sandfly. Symptoms of this thing. So these diseases, normally they are protozoans. Now we have to talk about the bacterial infections. Bacterial infections. Write down these bacterial diseases. First one is tuberculosis. Bacterial diseases, tuberculosis. How it is spread into air. Spread through air. Tuberculosis. Bacterial infection spread to the air. Then pathogen enters the body through the respiratory system. It goes to our lungs. Sometimes when we are coughing, if you have this infection, it began to bleed. Bleed will come out. That means it's affected to the lungs through respiratory system. Some pathogen enters the body. Pathogen through respiratory system, pathogen enters the body. Through respiratory system, pathogen enters the body. System. Okay, I will clear this. Here, tuberculosis. In active tuberculosis infections, person may experience a chronic cough, blood contact in mucus. Then infected lungs. It's impact into the lungs. So this is the bacteria, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. The name of the bacteria is Mycobacterium tuberculosis. It case in tuberculosis disease. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. here. It's affecting to our lungs. The shape of the bacteria is rod shape. And through the, when we sneeze in through the air, it is entered to our body. Next one, we have to talk about the typhoid fever. Symptoms of the typhoid fever, it's case in the bacteria like this. Tuberculosis, for that we are saying typhoid fever. Peasel or through this one, we have to wash your hand properly through the hand that germ enter to our body. When we are eating the things that they are not washed properly and the outdoor foods like this, we are getting this disease. Then here, enlarged liver and spleen. They are entering into our body. White coating of the tongue. Write down next, typhoid fever. That is also bacterial infection. Typhoid fever. Write down typhoid fever. Through the polluted food. Polluted food and vectors. Vectors such as housefly, it spread. This pathogen enters the body This pathogen enters the body through digestive system. Through digestive system with food. Now we have to talk the diseases causing due to the protozoans. Typhoid fever. Then after that we have to talk the diseases causing due to the protozoans. Within typhoid fever symptoms: high fever, headache, weakness, dry cough, stomach pain, constipation, rashes. Right? Mama pictures include in presentation. I will send you, not to the group, those who are in the class only. Then if you want to know something doubt is there, you can go through and you can see with the pictures. High fever, headache, weakness, dry cough, stomach pain, constipation, rashes. Diseases caused by protozoa, malaria. Protozoan, ඒකසෛලිකයෝ නිසා හැදෙනවා. Right? What is that? Malaria is the main example we can take because of Plasmodium falciparum කියන mosquito හින්දා තමයි malaria හැදෙන්නේ. හරි? when we learn it, we have to study the name also, but for you, no need to study the name, only little thing about the malaria. Vector is mosquito. Then we can write method of, write the topic malaria, diseases caused by protozoa, then write malaria, method of spread. Mosquito. Mosquito තමයි මෙතන vector. Say how it is spreading through the skin by mosquito bite. We can write pathogen enters the body malaria. Then after that, we have to go talk about the amoebic dysentery because of the amoeba. In Sinhala we are saying amoeba atisare, right? That loose motion and all. Then this loose motion contain the Plasmodium malariae කියන protozoa නිසා තමයි malaria හැදෙන්නේ. This is the protozoa. It is a oval shape, spherical shape protozoa, and the bite of an infected mosquito. Then after that, parasites start reproducing in the liver. Some parasites remaining dormant for years before becoming activated inside the body. The bloodstream further reproduction occurs with red blood cells. Parasite reproduction results in further red blood cells infection. Then after the cycles of the red blood cells infection and the destructions coincide with fever and chills. Dormant versions of the parasites are ingested by another parasite. Next one, we have to talk about the amoebic dysentery. Symptoms තමයි මොනවද? Case symptoms මොනවද? Diarrhea and the like loose motion and the fever. These are there due to the amoebic dysentery. Amoebic dysentery is caused by the parasite Entamoeba historica කියන bacteria එක නිසා. Protozoa හින්දා, right? Not bacteria, amoeba කෙනෙක් එයා. Entamoeba historica. Then found in contaminated food and drinks. Not covered that if you eat that like outside, outdoors food, like near the road, uncovered things, then you are getting this. This is the amoeba, normally normal amoeba, but this is different from that due to this case in the amoebic dysentery. After it goes to our digestive system, it's affecting loose motion and all, right? Then we can write amoebic dysentery, that is also due to protozoa. Write down this. spreading spread. Method of spread, polluted water and food. Polluted water and food through digestive system. It means pathogen enters the body. Through digestive system, pathogen enters the body. Finish. Next one is leishmaniasis. I'll clear this one. This one. Because of this sandfly, leishmaniasis, write down, due to sandfly. Sandfly is the vector here. Method of spread, vectors such as sandfly. Through the open wounds on the skin. after bite this sandfly, that it's look like this. Look at infected person. Okay? Like this. Bone marrow. Sometimes if it is a head or somewhere it's bite, it means one person dead due to brain cancer because of this sandfly. It's a dangerous creature. Lymph nodes, spleen, sandfly bite. Symptoms of this disease: stuffy or runny nose, difficulty breathing, nose bleeds, and next one, persistent fever. Fungi diseases. So we talk about bacterial diseases, fungal diseases. Then pityriasis, fungal disease. Then contact of an infected person and cloth of an infected person, we are getting this thing. And the way of pathogen enter the body is through the skin. We can take this fungi diseases, pityriasis, and the other one is rashes, both together, right? May දෙකම spread වෙන්නේ contact of an infected person through cloth of an infected person. So write down this pityriasis. Pathogen enters the body through the skin. Rashes. A rashes is mean like this. Rashes. That is also same thing, contact of an infected person. Rashes can spread one person to another. We'll write down second one. This is also fungal disease. Rashes. Contact of an infected person. Next one, through cloth of an infected person. through skin. How it is spreading? Through the skin. Right. We had to talk the diseases caused by microorganisms to plant. Diseases caused by microorganisms to plant. Write the topic. First one is powdery mildew disease. We will write about the disease later. Now I think you have understand. I single we are saying Pitypus rogea. White color powder-like substances are there on the surface of the fruits and the leaves of some plants. So that is called the powdery mildew disease. Here powdery mildew is a disease caused by fungus. The leaves, stems, flowers and the fruits of plants are affected by this disease, appear in white or gray color powdery material in the main symptom of infected parts. This disease damages the every part of the tree. So even we can't eat fruits even. Every part of the plant will damage and it will destroy. Write down then first disease. Diseases caused by microorganism to plant. Powdery mildew disease is the first one. Write down this. This damage every part of the plant. Powdery substances deposit on the surface of the plant. So as a result of that leaf covered by this powdery substance, it can't do the photosynthesis. As a result of that, whole plant will destroy and die. Sorry, don't write this. We have to talk about the wilt next one. Sorry, late blight, powdery mildew disease, and the other one is late blight. Late blight. It's like burn like that. This some leaves of the plant like potato, like tomato. Especially we can see this late blight disease. A potato plant is commonly affected by this disease, which is caused by fungus. Tomato also. Brown spot can be seen on the leaves and later they turn into black. Then the whole tree gets affected by this disease. For that we are saying late blight disease. Especially potato and tomato it is common, right? Okay, right. Next one, wilting. Wilting is mean fungi or bacteria cause this disease for wilting. The whole plant get wilted like this. Wilting. Write the topic, a plant disease, wilting. Then xylem. The xylem is the part which transport the foods and water to the plant. It's get affected from this. Then it is difficult to provide water for the rest of the plants. Then xylem does not function properly. Function properly due to damage. These are the plant diseases: powdery mildew disease, late blight, and wilting. Food spoilage caused by microorganisms. Now we talk about the plant diseases due to microorganisms. Now we are going to talk about the food spoilage. Food spoilage caused by microorganisms. We have talked about microbial activities depend on types of foods. It's different. Fermentations, normally we learn the food that made up of sugar contain things like carbohydrate included food, fermentation. Protein included things, what is that called? Putrefaction. Microbial activity on food high in protein leads to putrefaction. Rancidities mean මුඩුවීම. ඒ කියන්නේ microbial activity on food high in fats leads to rancidity. Then fermentation කියන්නේ ප්‍රැසීමේ ක්‍රියාවලිය. Then putrefaction කියන්නේ just you can keep a piece of flesh outside the home and you can observe what will happen. Bad smell coming, right? That process is called even human body. Even human being died also, if the body kept outside, you can see the differences, what is happening, right? Like liquid, like things going out, like that. That is called the protein included things are destroyed due to the microbial activities. That is called the putrefaction. Okay, write down this microbial activities depend on the types of food, right? Spoiling, food spoilage caused due to microorganisms. Write the topic. Food spoilage caused due to microorganisms. Then I will write this thing here. The change of physical and chemical nature. Change of physical and chemical nature of food makes the unfit for consumption. This process is called food spoilage. This is called the food spoilage. Okay. We'll go to this one. Microbial activities depend on types of food. We talk about that fermentation, microbial activity on food high in sugars leads to fermentation. Vitrification, then microbial activity on food high in protein leads to this vitrification. Rancidities mean muduwima microbial activity on food high in fats lead to rancidity. Okay, write down this. You finished, right? Biological application of microorganisms as biological weapons. It's mean now very dangerous bacteria, microorganisms, virus we can include there. Then the toxins produced by microorganisms or harmful pathogenic bacteria, if not virus, which are used for military purposes are known as biological weapons. The Bacillus anthracis is the most dangerous one. The case-2 agents of pancreatic disease is caused as the most harmful biological weapon at the present. These biological weapons are very much harmful to human, other animals and plants. After they using this one attract to those people's enemies, they will die by infecting this disease. That's why it is, this is what is the biological weapons are dangerous for the human beings as well as the animals also. Applications of write down these microorganisms as biological weapons. The toxins produced by microorganisms Due to this one, they are getting anthrax disease. Of anthrax disease. Then we have finished the lesson, Chanuli.